Guys, when I first heard this story completely just blew my freaking mind. What is wrong with some black people out here? They are literally starting a riot over a PlayStation 5. Now, it just goes to show that a lot of Sony ponies out here will literally cause a riot for a freaking giveaway. And all this happened in New York City on top of that, where there is literally no amount of law enforcement anywhere. People can literally go to a store, steal a whole bunch of stuff, and boom, they get away scot-free because there's no bail bond out there. Some people could just literally kill somebody and they can get let out the next freaking day. Guys, you don't understand how much this story actually pissed me off, right? That a bunch of ignorant ass black people, right, will literally soup this freaking low over a PlayStation 5 giveaway by a Twitch streamer. And here's the thing, I don't know anything about this guy. I don't watch him. This guy is pretty brand new to me. Apparently, it was a Twitch streamer, YouTube streamer called Cenat. And he decided to do a giveaway in New York City. Apparently, he wanted to give back to the people in his community in New York City. And instead of like having like a full-blown organized structure, he had to say, yo, me at this location, we gonna have a party, you know. And what happened? A whole bunch of people were rioting. Now, I can't show the videos on here because YouTube's policy, they gonna age restrict the video, or they just gonna completely just block my video in general, like they did a couple of previous my videos. But when I heard this happen, it literally was like, why the hell would we stoop so low for a goddamn PlayStation 5 giveaway? Now, once again, Sony ponies, this is on y'all. Y'all are the ones that made this toxic ass environment for PlayStation. Okay? So, let me go in and read y'all this, right? Up from, if I can get this thing open right now. There we go. Let's see. Twitch influencer and streamer Cenat was apprehended by the New York City police. Okay, my bad. Twitch streamer arrested after the event causes havoc in New York City. This is from the Hill, right? Twitch influencer and streamer Cenat was apprehended by the New York City Police Department after the giveaway at Union Square Park attracted thousands of young people, causing chaos across Lower Manhattan. Again, this is what happens when people don't use their minds, right? When you don't have like a real organized structure and you just have a whole bunch of people just losing their freaking minds, this is exactly what's going to happen. Cenat announced a impromptu meetup and giveaway early Friday, pledging to hand out copies of video games and PlayStation 5 consoles. The event attracted over 1,000 young fans that forced police to shut down surrounding streets and reroute nearby subway lines. One person was even seen spraying a fire extinguisher into the crowd. See, this is what happens when people just lose their freaking mind, when you let idiots, or let's just say completely lose their mind, or just go anywhere in a disorganized fashion, right? This is what you get. And the fact that some people want to associate me with these idiots because I'm 26. Guys, I am not these idiots right here. These idiots have no sense. I got to make sure I separate the two. I got to separate black people, and I got to separate niggas. These are full-blown niggas that cause a full-blown riot. Okay? Individuals in the park began to commit acts of violence towards the police and the public. New York PD Chief Jeffrey Marjorie said at a press conference late Friday, police made dozens of arrests of multiple people. I mean, they gonna get out the next day because the whole bail bond thing is out the window. Including police officers were injured. Marjorie added, I personally observed young people walking out of their heads, bleeding from their heads. Well, sorry, walking out with their heads, bleeding from their heads, bleeding from their faces. I personally observed young people having panic attacks, anxiety attacks, asthma attacks. He continued. People were suffering out there. It was a lot of people. It was uncontrolled. It took us a while to get it under control, and a lot of young people got hurt. Video shows Cenat being led into police NYPD vehicle just after 5 p.m. on Friday afternoon. So this happened a couple days ago. Police arrived at the Union Square event just after 2 p.m. A New York PD spokesperson said. New York PD confirmed that some arrests were made at the event, but could not confirm the number of arrests or if Cenat was among those apprehended. The influencer went live while in the center of the crowd. News helicopter footage later showed people hanging off the side of his vehicle and where he drove away. While in his vehicle, he went live again and asked his fans to go home. They wasn't going to listen. It was already too late. The damage was already done. Fans also broke into a neighboring construction site and stole objects like paint cans, bottles, and rocks and threw them at each other and at police. Marjorie said the gathering was declared an unlawful assembly. Guys, once again, you see why a bunch of people laugh at black people, right? Because this is what they mainly showed when it pertains to black folk. And here's the thing. You had some black people say, like, yo, this ain't what we represent, but you had those same exact black people, mainly from the left, don't call this out. They say there was nothing wrong with what happened here. It was just people having fun. And now look what that fun got some of us. Got some people really injured, got some of us arrested, and people don't see a problem with this, right? People don't see a problem with this.
Watch closely. You're about to experience a nigga moment.
I know the guy that probably left his car for work. When he came back, I know that guy was pissed, right? That guy was full-blown pissed that when he came back and he saw that. And guess which freaking socialist communist came in to like try to do the whole damage control thing, say, and like, you guys know the whole white savior ideology, right? You have some freaking Twitch streamers like the Voshers, like the Hasan Piker, which I'm going to talk about right now, will come out and claim that what happened here was not that bad. It's just how media depicted it. No, this is literally what happened. You got Hasan Piker literally trying to do damage control for a bunch of idiots.
There are many whites who are trying to solve the problem, but you never see them going under the label of liberals. That white person that you see calling himself a liberal is the most dangerous thing in the entire Western Hemisphere. He's the most deceitful. He's like a fox. And a fox is always more dangerous in the forest than the wolf. You can see the wolf coming. You know what he's up to. But the fox will fool you. He comes at you with his mouth shaped in such a way that even though you see his teeth, you think he's smiling. You take him for
who literally turned a freaking giveaway into a freaking riot because he wants to score some brownie points and say, see? Hey, look, I'm one of the good ones. Ain't nothing wrong here. Hasan Piker, you can go fuck off. Let's go and watch this idiot.
All the ships were broken and pulled apart. Things were taken out.
And let it be known that this is a elderly black man right here. I think. Let's just go with this.
Off of it, and he was saying that he was injured because he was trying to stop the kids, and they hit his head, his neck, his back. The gentleman is in his 60s. He seemed.
So he's laughing that somebody got injured. Yeah, this guy's definitely a socialist.
He was talking to EMTs that were there and talking to the police that were there, giving them a report of what happened. But, a totally just innocent victim in all this, that he was just doing his job, going about his day, and his business got ransacked there. But from where we are here, it does that the officer of circumventing them in that sense. And from my perspective, that's.
I fucking despise local media, dude. There you go. There is no better representation of how dog water local media is and how much they exacerbate like narratives that you see on Fox News.
So is Hasan not watching the same thing we're watching, or is he just being a disingenuous freaking idiot? You see a bunch of black people, a bunch of doing some absolute atrocious things, like starting a riot for a freaking PS5 giveaway. And he's saying, like, see, this is what the media depicts black people. This is literally in his face. Actually, I can't even say that. Because he's too busy eating his food that he's actually watching the video. I mean, this is something that Hasan Piker actually, like, literally does, like, most of the time when he's streaming. He literally watches a video, looks down, doesn't really pay attention, and he says, yo, this is not what this is. Hasan Piker is one of those white saviors. You guys know I love quoting Brother Malcolm, right? Malcolm X. The white liberals will depict themselves as allies, but they're actually one of the biggest enemies within the black people. This is what Hasan Piker is.
What role they play in the boomer reactionary pipeline. Local media talking about $3 worth of fucking Doritos. Like, You know, there was a bank run.
Hey, those $3 could have helped feed the local shop owner's kids. So it just goes. So he is. So from what I'm getting out here is that Hasan Piker is not for small businesses, because apparently $3, because stealing $3 bag of chips, like it'll start off as $3 a bag of chips. Then eventually it will continue to keep on going and going and going, and people will come back to that same shop and steal more and more and more.
Shit.
If the guy is just gonna let $3 go by, then that gives some people the thought that, hey, if he's not gonna be worried about $3 bag of chips, right? What's gonna stop me from going in his shop and stealing other things, right? This is the mentality of a socialist, right? Of a socialist that hates small businesses. Hasan Piker may claim that he's for small businesses, but in actuality he's not. If he's making this statement for a small business like a local quick shop, convenience store, or anything like that, if he's making a blatant statement that $3 bag of chips is not even that big of a deal, but then that $3 bag of chips would start off with the same people coming back and stealing again, because that literally happened like to multiple shops, especially at a 7-Eleven, right? If you guys remember 7-Eleven, what 7-Eleven is near you guys. $3, it just won't stop there, and he's making the claim that it's not big of a deal. It's going to show like this man's hatred for capitalism, for small business owners, is blocking his critical thinking. This is what Hasan Piker does.
Like, also want to fucking make it seem like this is a riot that was completely out of control.
Once again, he's not even looking at the video. He's too busy eating. Again, this is how disingenuous Hasan Piker is, and he's one of the most dumbest socialists, dumbest prepubescent communists I've ever seen on freaking Twitch, YouTube, any one of these platforms. He is not really paying attention to what's going on in the video. He's just eating his food. Guys,
it's tragedy porn met with also like black unruly teenagers. Look at them.
Once again, he just did not watch. He just did not watch the video. And well, he's making the freaking white. He's doing a whole white savior ideology thing. Hey, I don't see anything bad here. This is just media just creating propaganda. These black kids ain't doing nothing wrong. Them stealing some people's stuff, them bashing other people's head with a rock, and them bleeding. It's not big of a deal. It's freaking the media propaganda for what they depict black people as. Hasan Piker, take your white savior ass and go to hell on somewhere with that BS, yeah. Because we never claimed to even want to be your allies. The people who did were just as socialists or Marxists or communists as you, man. We don't want you near us. Malcolm X literally warned us about people like you. So please take that white savior BS and hit the road. Cause you are not helping black folks at all. You are actually pushing us down. But guys, like I said, all this was over a freaking PS5 giveaway. Because the Twitch streamer, what was his name? Cenat, he just wanted to like probably just give back to his community that showed them love and support. But then the freaking people that went there, they rather just cause a huge riot and then be like, hey, he said come here, and guess what? We're gonna have a party. We're gonna cause a whole bunch of chaos. We're gonna take some rocks and bash people's heads in and toss it and throw them at the police and toss it at some other guys next to us. Like this is literally what this is, right? And then you got the white, people just losing their mind. You got the white savior Hassan and Nabi acting like none's wrong here. He's not even paying attention to the freaking video as you guys seen there. These some type of individuals, like even a lot of black folks don't even want to identify it as. Like he's just because you got black people and you got
Niggas.
Right, and black people do not like associating themselves with
Niggas.
because that's exactly what kind of people you see here. And then you got the freaking white savior thinking like there's nothing wrong with what those people did. Them people stealing those bags of chips. It's just a bag of chips. What's the harm in there? It doesn't end with a bag of chips, you freaking retard. But like I said, guys, when I first saw the story, man, this story freaking pissed me off. Cause how can some of us be this goddamn stupid? But guys, let me know what y'all think about in the comments below, man. If you guys like the video, man, like, comment, subscribe, share the video, hit the notification bell. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.